What's up guys, and welcome back to another video from me, and we have the second part of the build and the tune for the RUF RT12S, I think it is. I think I may have actually remembered the name of something for the first time ever. Dun dun dun, thank you. Yeah, and this is going to be the drift build and tune, getting back on track. So we've already released the circuit build and tune for this, so go and check that out if you're a circuit racer, and if you're a drifter, feel free to give this one a go as well. I'm still pretty new to drifting as a whole and drift tuning, so as a beginner, I find that this car is well, this drift setup is fairly good for me. I can get some decent scores on it. It's fairly easy to handle. I think it's got over like 900 horsepower, so it's not short of a bit of grunt either. And again, the paint we've got from this is the one from AXT Tempest, so go and check him out on Forza 5 or at Filthy Pie Hole on Twitter as well. I get loads of updates from him, all his new paints and everything. So I'll stop chattering now, just for a short while, and we'll get onto the build and the tune for this Driftmobile. Okay then, so after being magically transported into the upgrade shop from the track, you can see this car is in R-Class, it's R-Class 822, and if we skip across to the conversions, I can show you exactly how much power it's got in it. The engine swap we went with this was the 4.5 litre V8 as well. You can see it's got 914 horsepower, 615 torques, and weighs 2,821 pounds. So yeah, when doing the conversion swap, you want to go with the V8 4.5 litre. Drivetrain swap, we haven't done anything with it, we've left it stock. We have gone with the rear wheel drive. And the aspiration conversion, we have gone with the twin turbo. On the circuit build we went with the supercharger, but on the drift build we are going with the turbos. So we'll just back out of this, and now we'll have a look at the engine upgrades. And as you can imagine, with that much horsepower, pretty much all of these are race, but I'll go through them anyway. So you got the race air intake, we have the race fuel system, we have the race ignition, exhaust is race as well, camshaft is race, valves are race as well. Twin turbos, we have upgraded those to the race twin turbos, make them a bit stronger, make them a bit more powerful. So yep, they're the ones you want to go with. The intercooler is also a race as well. I don't add those on my circuit builds because it's had more weight than you do to get power, but on drift builds I like the extra power. Power is good. And finally, the flywheel is race as well. So let's come out of this and scoot across to the platform and handling. Suspension is race. I've just noticed the paint's missing off my car as well. Front anti-roll bars are race as well. Rear anti-roll bars are race. Roll cage we've got on this is race as well. Keep it nice and safe as we go sideways. And the weight reduction is race as well. So that's all the upgrades for the platform and handling. Drivetrain, clutch is race. Transmission is race as well. Driveline, that's race, nice carbon fibre one. Differential is race as well. So that's all those parts added. Wheels, the tyre compound I've gone with this is the sports tyre compound. Now, as I said earlier, I'm fairly new to drifting, so I'm not too sure which is the best tyre compound to go with, but for this car I found that the sport tyre compound worked best for me. Front tyre width is set to max, and rear tyre width is set to max as well. The rims we have on this, we have gone with, have I just installed the stock ones? I think I may have done. They were, if I can find them, there were those ones, the Volk Racing Wheel TE37s. So we'll put those back on. We don't want the stock wheels on. Front rim size, we have that set to stock, and the rear rim size is set to stock as well. So the last thing, Mr. Rock King just coming online. Aero and appearance, we have the stock front bumper for the front, and for the rear I have gone with the race rear wing. I did try it without the race rear wing on, and it didn't seem to handle or drift quite as well. But as I said, that's just my personal preference. It worked out better for me. So that should be everything covered in the build. So we'll have a look at the tune. It's just going to save because I put the wheels back on again after messing around with them. So the tyres on the front, we have 28 and 27.5 on the rear. Gearing is 4.04, 4.08, 2.55, 1.72, 1.3, 1.1 and 0.99. Alignment is -2 and -1.2. Toe is 0.4 and -2.4. Front caster angle is 6.7. Anti-roll bars are 10.8 and 8.5. Springs are 661 and 676, with it dropped to the deck as low as we can go, so that's 4.3 and 4.4. Damping 8.9 and 8.5 for the rebound, and the bump is 6.4 and 5.9. Aero, can't do anything on the front, but we've dropped the rear all the way down to 178. The brake pressure I've gone with this is 121%, with the balance being at 64%. And differential is 81% and 72%. And I know a few of you in the previous Mazda RX-7 drift build and tune I did said to put those at 100%. I tried it at 100%, and then a little tinker around with it, and I found that those settings are the ones that work best for me. So that should give you the tune and the build for this car. I'm just going to go back and make sure I've put my paint on, because I've just realised that it has disappeared. So we're going to rectify that, and we'll put the nice paint on for Mr. AXT Tempest, who he does some amazing paint. I can't paint for shit on this game. I'm looking to put some stripes on the car, but he has a God-given talent to paint cars and make them look really, really pretty. So you can download this. He's uploaded this to Forza 5, so you guys can go and pick that up if you wish, either run it on the drift car or the circuit car, and then you guys will be good to go with all the bases covered. So there you go, guys. As I said, I'm still just learning drifting and tuning, so if you've got any suggestions or any opinions on what you guys do, and or maybe some new things that I can try, feel free to hit them in the comments box below. Slap that like button on the way past as well. Give a little poke or a kung fu kick or a karate chop, whatever you want to do, just press it, because I do appreciate all of you that take time to press that button for me. So there you go, guys. That's the drift tune and build, or build and tune, whichever way you want to say it, for the RUF RT12S. And I finally remembered the name of something. Woohoo! So there you go, guys. Until my next video, I'll catch you all soon.